we did see it down to the wire situation once more for the set of Hardpoint, especially for specifically the map of Raid, because we did see that one up, and it's just so nice that in some way LF4 was able to put up a vengeful run and really put up a comeback. Same cards that Almighty did the last time we saw that one pan out, but here we go. We move over to Search and Destroy. We know for a fact how angry Almighty can be after losing a game. The question is, will their anger be enough to shut down LF Org in this very game?
It's currently a 3v3 situation here, and the next gunfight could just be here with Batman versus Jeff Pro, who's currently at the middle of the map as they're looking to fight for that middle control. But if you're Batman, it's not really a great way to be here. But that timing is impeccable for Jeff Pro, and there it goes. Number advantage now goes to AMT. Almighty definitely putting the pressure. They have every bomb site covered.
Got every bomb site covered. 3v2. Comeback. Might be able to ensue once more. I mean, Epochs and bench. Could be enough as well. But, you know, in terms of them looking for an opening here, I think that A bomb set will be the brightest of choices. If ever they can eliminate player 2 Earth and J and force this one to a 2v2, till then, they might be able to even things up. Taking this slow, not really going to be the case that you would want to see. So far, it's going to be bench dodging the bullet, but unfortunately for them, Raw on the front line, it's going to be Jeff Pro. We'll get the 2-piece. We'll take down Epochs and bench, and we'll secure the first round for the set of Almighty.
Yeah, that's 3 kills now. I think that's 4 kills, almost an ace for Jeff Pro in that first round. So definitely a very needed victory there to open up this Search and Destroy. This is their map pick, so this is where they're confident at taking down this LF4 squad. And now we continue to prowl. Heaven this time getting sent out towards this gas station. Incendio gonna be the front man in the long range, and that's right there gonna be straggling LF Org. And you know, you've talked about LF Org kind of faltering apart when they play SNDs, and it's currently showing out right now as they're getting punished by AMT over and over again in this first 2 rounds.
Big punishment still coming through as well. Very aggressive push from Static, not gonna go to his way. Incendio within 50 GS shuts him down, shut up onto towards his bomb site. Will find this opportunity up against bench. Against an automatic, not really the odds so favored for him, but with bench, we're supposed to just be able to put the pressure down in. Looking like he's gonna fall back in the process. He does take down one, but from the back ends will be the gloves to his face. We'll get him shot down, and it's gonna be another round for the set of Almighty.
All right, that's it. You kickstart with the first blood, just follow it up, play for trades, and that's been the formula to victory on this first 2 rounds. But all of LF4, they're looking to change things around by making sure that they attack the mid map and taking over Heaven. Static is gonna open up that middle, and number 5 in yellow in bench is gonna have the top map advantage by taking down Jeff Pro. So early 3v5 advantage. Nice way for LF Org to deceive Almighty here at this first 3 rounds.
First 3 rounds hasn't been the brightest of days for the side of LF Org, but can they bounce back around this very round? Sieve, first kill up in the board for today on Search and Destroy. Will get another one. Earth and J under his name, left alone. El Capitan Incendio. 50 GS and a dream as well. 1v4. I don't think this is a possible thing to happen with a right deck as well. Will not find that opportunity. See, we'll pick up the third for that very run as well. And that's going to be the first round for the set of LF Org.
And again, if LF Org gets to do the impossible today, I'm telling you, Smart Omega's gonna be in trouble in that number 2 spot, because granted that SR Nakage will not play anymore in this group stage, LF Org will have another win in their bag. But again, it is just too early to say that, because AMT, they are starting up strong in this first 4 rounds, and they've been doing so great at investing the first bloods in here.
First bloods. So it comes in handy. It might be the first altercation here as well. Static will win that gunfight onto Jeff Pro. Good Punisher. But you gotta watch out from Garena. How does that happen? Good read. Oh my days. LF4 is something else. They're really popping off for this one.
That slide was nasty. How the prediction is just on point. It's like a robot. It's anything you can do, but Incendio, what? With the pistol on the long range, if anything particular, I am just in awe with the way this dude has been playing. Top tier competition we are seeing in here right now. And Incendio just using the pistol at round number 4.
Well, call this man Agent 47.
Yeah, John Wick, maybe.
Yeah. really able to connect big time with those. And they're going to be able to retain the double round lead for the side of Almighty. Good call right there. Convincing lead. Can they retain? Absolutely yes. Especially if they can get the first bloods once more. but that hasn't been the factor that they've been excelling at. But so far, they might change the tides, and now Incendio capitalizes onto receive, forcing it down to an early 4v5.
Very great opening there for AMT, but LF Org responding back with 2 of their own, and now the game is tied and the bomb is getting crossed in at the A side. Incendio will be caught in the act, but good thing Bench will be caught off by Heaven on the back of that bakery, at the back of that Granny's. And Irfan J stepping up big time, always bringing in the big guns here, Warden. He's using the, what, is that the Hades? If I'm not mistaken, the pinch is gonna come through here as well. Heaven missing those first 2 shots. That's going to be Deception. And Irfan J now on the prowl. It's gonna come in zigzagging, but it's gonna get taken care of. Epoch standing his ground, but the nade from Heaven. And the ring around the Rosie before the defuse.
Well,
they're laughing, bro.
Yep. This reminds me of the storyline where I forgot which team was it where they lost the first game on I think it was during stage 4 where they lost the hard point. They lost the hard point and then they just managed to like run it down from search and destroy to control. They got really angry from that, and that's really something that we could really expect from Almighty. Just changing things up. You take one game, we'll take the rest. That's the motive that they want to live by, and so far it's truly leaning towards the storyline, especially if LF Org can't really find any proper answers no more. And what a way to start things off for the set of Almighty, just punishing the early altercations here for the set of LF Org.
Yeah, I mean, winning the first blood has been key so far for AMT in this moments. 4v5 has been something that LF Org has trouble overcoming so far in this first 5 rounds, and keeping up the pressure here at round number 6 has been extremely very useful. But that first blood has been traded out now by Epoch, so now they are slowly gaining grounds. And well, the attacks coming through now at this A side. They can put that bomb down and starting the pressure on the yellow building. And now the come up on the spray transfer on the Bucks is good thing Irfan J wins that.
Good thing Irfan J wins the Static already out of the equation. See, Epoch left alone in a 2v2 situation as well. Irfan J and Jeff Pro for the set of Almighty lives on. You got to deal with 3 players. Badman quite well present. And this retake is going to be quite hard. I mean, we'd see if you're holding down the angle with scopes, might just be able to connect. But the pre-fire lives on for the set of Almighty as well. Putting the pressure down in, but they need to move in quick. Only 25 more seconds to go.
The slide cancel from Irfan J is enough for them to get the information, but Sieve now finds the first one. And Irfan J, the clutch king himself, gets the double now, hunting the player down, but Epoch with the pistol. Almighty. I mean, they are finding ways to disrupt your momentum by playing with your mind. Unfortunately, right now in that situation, it didn't work, but Irfan J almost clutched it up, getting that double.
You know how impressive it is to get melee kills now. After the game removed the launching effect, it was pretty much harder to get those melee kills. So really, props to Irfan J for really trying to pull that one off. But for now, we move along for this very round. Still a very convincing lead here for set of Almighty. They're still up by 2. LF Org, this time around, they might be able to rock the momentum just a little bit. I mean, they do start things off quite strongly with 2 kills under the name already. Irfan J and Heaven already out of the equation. Make it also shut up. 2v5 now. Here we go.
I mean, I don't know with AMT, man. I think they are not playing as their usual self. You see them playing around and, of course, losing rounds. It's something that's not all AMT-like, I think they're onto something here, right? I don't know. Let's see, though. Maybe it's just LF Org doing so great right now with the way they're responding here at the second half. Jeffro, last man standing. And against 4? What are the odds, Warden?
What are the odds? 90-10. 10% winning, 90% losing. But I want Jeff Rowe to prove me wrong for this one. 45 seconds left on the clock. The bomb drop on towards Fountain. And statue with Lease. And the first altercation will not go towards his way. Static, being the Bane, secures the kill right there. Lowering the lead out away from Almighty by 1. 1 more to go to even things up.
Very impressive there for LF Org, finally making up on the defensive side, which is kind of expected now because it's easier to defend here. Epoch just shut up here with the angle. But Heaven trying to respond back, but Bench, quick to know. But AMT gets the bomb plant.
Gets the bomb planted. 40 seconds left on the clock. Incendio with a 2-piece. Jeffro looking to get 1 kill, but he does get denied. Incendio with a 3rd will pick up another one. Enough damage has been done as well. Static 1v2. Because Earth and J, the crossfire will ensue as well. If Static can swing to the left and pick up this kill, might be a dangerous situation for the set of Almighty. He does pick up 1. Earth and J, can you deny the clutch? Boxing gloves in play, but it doesn't matter. 3rd time in a row where Earth and J whips at the gloves and he does get punished. Not what you want to see for the set of Almighty.
Yeah, I mean, bringing the gloves on a gunfight is nonetheless not nice in that type of situation because, you know, Almighty, you've already done the comeback there. You already planted that bomb. Incendio gave you the 2 kills. But, I mean, that's the best move in that situation, you know. That 1 shot, 1 kill from that melee kill from Irfan J could have been landed, could have been not. It was a 50-50, but props to Static for making sure that the attack just come true.
What a flick!
Apox, this is the 2nd time he gets those first blood.
What a flick! Steve as well gets 1 kill. Irfan J shuts him down. But the damage has been done once more. Irfan J looking to get some more, but unfortunately for them, they do get shut down. Look at the confidence here popping off for the set of LF Org. They got to deal with Shut Up though. Shut Up already picked up 1 for this very round. Still heating up. And he has been able to pull off one of the most unimaginable clutches in this competition for Call of Duty Mobile Garena. And he can for sure do it once more. Spots down another. Could come the nade. Might be a dangerous case here for the set. See, fortunately, he does reposition as well. Come again, Cal. It's still a 1v3 situation. The bomb drop on that mid lane.
And realistically looking at this way, LF Org, they're on pace to win this one. And the triangulated defense around that bomb site is more than enough for them to trap them in a cobweb in the middle. As soon as that bomb gets picked up, it's an immediate trap, but he has to win 1 first. Dropping bench on the bomb side. He's gonna find the player on the red side, but Steve there just better. Pulls the trigger early, and LF Org, they now have the lead.
They have now the lead, and 1 more round away from the match point advantage as well. I think one costly thing as well. I really hate to say this. I mean, we love the fact that Irfan J loves to fiddle around, but you know, 3 rounds in a row where he kind of lost a round for the squad. 3 casualties, deal-breaking casualties that was supposedly giving them the lead. Didn't really happen because he brought gloves to the gunfights. And guess what, Steve? The nasty flick will connect. Irfan J does get shut down.
Oh my god.
Guess what? LF Org is on the match point advantage.
Oh my god. If Smart Omega's watching right now, they are currently in trouble because at this pace that LF Org is playing by initiating those first bloods and chaining that to a round win, they might just be able to take this SND and go up and win the series. Something that has been never done ever before in the group stage, that a qualifier team has managed to beat an invited team in the group stage. And LF Org, they're almost there.
Well, the fight is not over, not just yet. So far, the odds not so favorable for the set of LF Org. It's 2v4. Send your Irfan J Pro Heaven, well alive. Still kicking here.
No!
Heaven looking to get the gloves.
No!
Gets the kill. You need to secure the kills. You can't get too complacent in this very run. The bomb is going to get planted, yeah, for sure. But the numbers gets dwindled down in terms of the lives. 2v3 situation. Once was a 2v4.
Well, if your LF Org, Static is the one that you want to stay alive the most. 25 seconds left. He's trying to route around the flank, and he wins that big gunfight against Incendio now. The flood is going to come true. Jeffro is going to be in the copy. Irfan J gets shot down, but Jeffro gets 2 birds with 1 stone. And they keep the hopes alive of Almighty.
You know what's crazy? LF Org, they're up, but Almighty's still smiling.
Yeah, that's crazy, all right? Something's gonna go. Something's gonna give. And I believe Incendio is not in his usual area, you know? Like, it's more dapper compared to the usual. Maybe he's out.
I heard that he's in Malaysia right now, but you know, we'll go over towards this game. Very intensified moment here. Almighty, 1 more to force an overtime. Looking like a push will try to ensue, but oh my days, Steve from the front lines will come in, but Bench will get the connection regardless. forcing it down to an early 4v5. Heaven evening things up though. He wants to get some more. Trade-off will not come in. Trade-offs here will be found over onwards with A bombs. It's gonna be a 3v2 situation. Shadop will take down Steve. Static will take down Shadop. 2v2 now. Here we go. Another 2v2 right in her faces. The bomb is gonna get taken down. Epox will take down one, but Jeff Bro, another deal-breaking shot will come in. Overtime. Rightfully served by Almighty and Alephoric.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a match. We've got a match in here between both squads. And Alephoric, they're going to start onto the attacking side. You know, AMT, they've been so effective on the defense. Let's see if that's going to continue and work out as they push out, attackingly aggressive. Heaven takes the first blood, but Batman eventually getting that traded kill. And it's a deadlock 4v4. No one really making a ground.
Really scared situation here. Offense found for the side of Alephoric. They really want Steve and Epox to get this connection. But look at Shadop. Quite aggressive on the mid lane. Finds an angle, takes on Epox. One more player to worry about, and that's gonna be Steve. Good read from the side of Shadop. The IQ is just popping off right now for this man.
You can rely on him to use those tight angles to take those players. It's been so consistent all throughout this map. Currently, he's got 9 kills in the game. And Alephoric, they're still trying to bounce back, but if anything particular, AMT has control of the game, but bench that big kill from Incendio, dropping that scope, but shut up once again, stepping up big time. 3 kills in this round. Just one more to get that 4-piece, and Buttman! He gets spotted! He gets sent to the next round!
Oh my days. Wow. Oh, wow. I mean, I don't exactly know how to feel about that one, but that was one of the nastiest angle that you could really get a shot onto.
Yeah,
that's just about it. But we move along towards this very round. Look at this take. Look at this blitz play here for the set of Almighty, going all around back alley. I don't think this is something that Alephoric would be expecting.
This is just high tier trolling here. If this works, I'm gonna lose my mind. Heaven now on the tanks. Epox gonna spot the first player. Epox gonna find that triple up against Irfan J. The reload is on, but shut up trying to turn things around. But that's just a very risky play. But you know, it could have worked. But the bomb getting defused. And Alephoric ties it up.
Alephoric ties it up. I don't exactly know how to feel about this one, man. It's so amusing to see. At the same time, so questionable. Is it the resilience of Alephoric, or is Almighty doing something wrong? Because clearly it has to be either way.
Yeah, I think it's a 50-50 here. The answer, we will never know until we find out what happens at the end of this game. Batman and his squad are now on the attack side once again. And the game just too hot. And it requires one of the players to go out. But hey, Heaven now using the snipers. Now we're talking serious here. But it's the first spot traded. And that bomb gonna get crossed. And oh, Heaven misses that important shot on the mid map. But hey, 45 seconds for this retake. They have the numbers advantage. Oh no, never mind. It's a 4v4.
4v4.
Now they do.
We got a 4v3. Heaven takes on Shadop. Oh, I mean Steve and Bench as well. Badman. And Epoch still alive. But can they live on? Can they ensue and get this win? Heaven still wants to put through his name. Irfan J with the gloves will connect as well, forcing this one to another run of overtime here, man.
Yeah, that triple from Heaven was nasty. Back-to-back sniper plays, and now you can start to feel the difference that the dual snipe setup from Heaven and Shot Up is currently in. That won them the round so far. And I'm curious to see what kind of attack strategy that AMT is going to do here. Clearly, that attack from the back did not work. So they're attacking right through the front here this time, which is very important now as they look to close it out. The bomb plant is on, 45 seconds left. And there goes the first blood. Static taking down Heaven.
Static, Heaven. Might be another force of an overtime here, especially if the retake can still ensue for the set of Alephoric. Look at the formation coming in, looking like Almighty wants to deny it, but the break will come in on towards his bomb site. Look at this 3v2 situation now. Will come in. Irfan J with the gloves will come in. Static will take the one, but the defuse will surely happen. And once more, Alephoric will force another round. Oh my days! Another overtime, Kali. Another overtime.
This is the longest that we've had so far. This is it. 16 rounds of action, make that 17. But props to Irfan J though. That punch. That gloves, it worked on the last round, but it's just that no one was really there to back him up on the long range, and that's why Static was able to pick him up. And now for Static and the squad, you've already pushed Almighty this far. Might as well take that win, right?
Yep. But, you know, Almighty, if they don't stop playing with their food, we might just expect another overtime. But so far, let's just wait how the altercation is going to play along. And looking like it's going to be this A-bomb side that LF Org wants to lean into.
Nice.
But the first frag will come in, and Sandy will take down Epochs. Really good start for the set of Almighty.
Yeah, bomb drop at the middle of the map, but Steve, I don't know what kind of angle he took there, but he's
Oh
put the
my
double
days.
against Heaven! Now he's got control on the tractors. That is a head glitch on the spot, and Static is there to pressure.
Well, 4v3 situation. Jeffro, what are you doing? Why are you running inside with your gloves? Urban J will take down Static, but the trade-off will come in. Badman will take him up. Incendio, you remember me? You need me, right? You need me, Incendio.
Yeah.
I know you remember me. Get angry, boy. Get angry, boy. Steve shuts down. He wants some more as well. Checks around the corner, but unfortunately, Badman just overpowers with a CBR4. Looking like the Warden buff wasn't enough.
He doesn't need you, man. He doesn't need you. He needs the other one. Oh, well, now we're talking seriously here. LF Org. Match point. And they strike a serious shocker here at Super Sunday versus AMT here at the Group of Death Group C. Starting on the defensive side, can they end it here up against Almighty, who's settling the plant? Here is our very first 5v5 retake. Let's see who gets it.
Oh, Incendio once more.
He's mad.
I don't know.
I think he's
I
mad
don't know.
now.
Yep, quite mad. But, you know, if ever Call of Duty wouldn't be a thing, basketball would be something else as well. But, you know, moving along. 8 to 9. Moving along now
Wow.
here on versus mid lane. Epochs will win the gunfight, and Incendio still popping off for the squad as well. Static will take down Shut Up. 3v3 situation. Epochs can still continue, can still ensue. Now it's a 2v3 situation here. The odds not looking so favorable no more for the set of Almighty. It's now going to be Heaven left alone with a sniper in hand. We'll take down one, forcing it down to a 1v1 situation. The time is dwindled down as well. They need to get the kill. Do they have enough time for the defense? Does he have enough time? 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 He absolutely, yes, has enough time. Oh
no!
my god.
No way! LF4 won the series against Almighty in a deadly battle at SND!
Oh my days. Insane. LF Org defying the odds, doing the unimaginable. They get it well done.
Pardon? I am lost for words, man.
Ay.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right? That last play was kind of messy, but the way it ended was just seconds. It was seconds. Crazy, right? LF Org wins the series, and they will be the first team to actually beat an invited team in the Garena Masters history.